Hi everyone, welcome to my Yoga with Nicole and our Be Here practice. For today's class, we're going to do something a little bit different. There's no class plans, no scripts. We're just going to do what feels good in this moment. So I invite you to join me to be here, body, breath. Let's go. We're going to start with the knees wider, then the hips. Bring the big toes to touch, then just allow the hips to sink back towards the heels. You're going to release the upper body down onto the earth. Now your choice, arms forward, you can let the forearms release. Maybe you can bring the arms down beside you. And this is starting to take full deep inhales and exhales. As you breathe in, start to notice the back body filling and expanding. As you exhale, starting to feel the body releasing into the earth. Noticing the weight of your head, your arms. Feeling your hips softening back towards your heels. Every breath in, inviting more space. Every breath out, bringing calm and ease. To begin to transition now into your Ujjayi Breath. Gently constricting the front of the throat, using the same muscles you do to whisper. Begin to follow the gentle sound and vibration of inhales and exhales. Now as you breathe in, beginning to walk the arms out in front of you, finding a little bit more length in the spine. And as you exhale, feeling the shoulders slide back and down. I'm going to inhale now, rising up onto all fours, coming into tabletop. Stack shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. And begin to root down mainly through pointer finger mound and thumb mound. Lengthen the spine as you inhale. With your exhale, we're going to curl the toes under, drawing your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Beginning to push the floor away from you with the hands. And gently turning the head from side to side just to release any tension in the neck or in the shoulders. Feeling the inhales now lengthening the spine, lifting the hips. And as you exhale, beginning to pedal out the feet, bending one knee and then the other. And taking one more breath here. And with your exhale, making your way back to center. Let's breathe and come forward to your high plank and hold. Take an inhale, strong legs, shoulders back. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Full breath. Inhaling, coming forward to high plank. As you exhale, releasing the knees back down onto the earth, back to your child's pose. Keep the arms extended out so much so that the elbows lift off of the earth. And as you exhale, we're going to walk the hands over to the left side of the mat. Push the right palm down, breathe deeply into the right side. As you exhale, just let the hips sink back towards the heels. And one more big breath in, invite space. Belly pulls in as you exhale. Then inhale, walk the hands back to center. Exhaling, walking them over towards the right side. And breathe deeply into left side body. Exhale, feel the hips sinking back. 2 more breaths here. Good, fill up with your inhale. Empty out completely with your exhale. And inhale, now walk the hands back to center. Just let the shoulders slide back and down, little tuck to the chin, then rising back up into tabletop as you breathe. Center yourself with your exhale, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Next breath out, curl the toes under, lift up and back to downward facing dog. Let's take a moment to find your center. Remembering you can always have a bend in the knees if there's a lot of tightness in the body. Let the shoulders draw away from the ears, feeling the biceps externally rotating. One more breath. Let's inhale, come forward to your high plank. Hold. Take a deep breath in, lengthen the spine. Then exhale back to downward facing dog. Full breath. Inhaling now, right leg lifts up. We're going to hold it here strong and straight. As you exhale, let that left heel just start to sink down to the floor. Beginning to lengthen up the leg, the hamstring, the calf. One more breath. Inhale here. Exhale, bringing right foot in between the hands, rooting down. We're going to pivot that back foot parallel to the back of the mat, inhaling to rise up to your warrior two. So take your time here, straight line heel to arch, making sure that right knee stacked right on top of the ankle. Soften your shoulders. Then draw the gaze over that front middle finger. Let every breath in energize the body, feeling the heart lifting, spine lengthening. Now as you exhale, feel that heat starting to build in the legs as the feet root down firmly into the earth. Deep breath. As you exhale now, windmilling the hands down onto the earth, back foot pivots. Hold centered, lengthen the spine. Then you're going to release that left knee down onto the earth. Hamstring stretch. Lengthening out your right leg. Walk the hands underneath the shoulders. Feel free to use blocks or supports if that serves your practice better. Baby toe in line with big toe. Take a deep breath. Open your heart. If it feels okay as you exhale, maybe rounding and folding. 2 more breaths here. Good. Deep inhale, shoulders pull back. Hollowing the belly as you exhale. And breathe in now, lengthen, look up. Exhale, bending back into right knee. Lift left leg up as you breathe in. Step to downward facing dog as you breathe out. Full breath. Inhaling, lifting left leg up, strong and straight. Toes face the floor. Let your right heel sink as you exhale. Keeping the weight even in the hands. Breathing deeply into the stretch in your right side. 2 more. And feel the leg extending as you inhale. Bringing the foot in between the hands with your exhale. Back foot pivoting parallel to the back of the mat. As you inhale, rising up to your warrior two. Find heel to arch alignment through the feet. Push the outer edge of your right foot down. Nice strong lunge in that left knee. Feel the shoulders sliding down the back. Deep, full breaths. And feel the strength in your legs. The calmness of your breath. Inhale. Exhale, windmilling the hands to the earth, pivoting back foot. Breathe in here, center and lengthen. Releasing right knee down as you exhale. We're going to straighten out that left leg, moving into your hamstring stretch. Walking the hands underneath the shoulders and squaring the hips so left is pulling back in front of, in line with right. Again, if you wish to, you're welcome to fold a little bit deeper. And hollowing the belly as you exhale. 2 more breaths. And relax your shoulders. You're breathing in, lengthen, look up. Exhale, bending into left knee. Lift right leg up with your inhale. Step to downward facing dog, exhale. Full breath. Inhale, floating forward to high plank. Exhale to lower. Use the knees if you need to. Elbows brush the ribs. Inhale, tops of the feet to the floor, lifting to up dog cobra. Downward facing dog, exhale. And relax your jaw. Let the heels just begin to release towards the earth. Taking another breath here. Inhaling, lifting right leg up. Exhale, let the left heel sink to the floor. Breathe in. Now as you exhale, bending right knee, heel to the bum. Inhale, lifting that knee up towards the sky. You're beginning to stack the hip. So feel that left heel sinking down, the left shoulder blade lifting to the sky. Gaze is on your left foot. 2 more breaths here. As you inhale now, straightening out right leg, level out the hips. Exhale, right foot steps in between your hands. Root down through that foot as you inhale, rise up to high lunge. So take your time here to center, belly is in, tail under. You're squaring the hips, right is pulling back, left forward. Let the shoulders slide back and down. Maybe bring the gaze up to the sky. Good, take a deep breath in. Back leg is strong. Inhale here. As you exhale now, we're going to bring the hands down to the inside of your right foot. Back foot's pivoting parallel to the back of the mat, heel to arch alignment. You're into your warrior 2 legs. Lengthen the spine here. As you exhale now, we're going to walk the hands towards the left, turn those right toes inwards, coming into one-legged forward fold. Find a flat back here. And then if it serves you as you exhale, folding forward. Keep the hips stacked in line with the ankles. Feel them lifting up to the sky, opening up the legs even more. 2 more breaths. Let's inhale, lengthen to your flat back. Exhale, everything turns to the right. Coming back into your lunge. Breathe in, center and strengthen. Step to downward facing dog as you exhale. Full breath. Lifting left leg up as you breathe in. Let right heel sink with your exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bend the left knee. As you inhale, lift it up towards the sky, beginning to stack the hips. Gently draw right shoulder blade up in line with left, squaring the chest to the earth. Weight is even in the hands. Use your inhales to open up that left side, feeling the stretch in right leg as you exhale. Last breath. Inhale, left leg straightens, level out the hips. Exhale to plant the foot between the hands. High lunge. Rise up as you breathe in. Soften the shoulders, pinkies turning in, belly and tail under. Feel that squaring of the hips here. Maybe drawing the gaze to the sky. Just let your inhale center and strengthen you. Breathe in here. Exhale, the hands come to the inside of your left foot. Back foot pivots parallel to the back of the mat, heel to arch alignment. Lengthen the spine here. Feel that left hip gently pulling back. 1 more breath in. Exhale, left foot turns in, moving into your wide-legged fold. Adjust the feet as needed, heels wider than baby toes. Maybe grabbing hold of big toes or ankles. Maybe simply walking the arms in between the feet if that's available. Shoulders are away from your ears. Use your exhales to push the feet down into the floor, feeling the legs lengthen, the hips lift. Last breath. Inhale, slowly coming up to your flat back. Exhale, everything turns to face forward, back into your lunge. Breathe in here, center. Downward facing dog, exhale. Full breath. Inhaling, coming forward to your high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift, up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog, exhale. 3 breaths. A big breath in, feel the spine lengthening. Heels just releasing as you exhale. Then inhale, bend your knees, look between the hands. Step to the top of the mat as you breathe out. Big toes to touch, heels apart. Lengthen to your flat back with your inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Breathe in now, rise all the way up to standing, reach up. Palms of the hands coming to prayer at heart center. Moving into tree pose, let's start to root down through your left foot. Bringing the right knee out to the side. Your choice, toes on the floor, Foot against the calf, and maybe placing the foot on the upper inner thigh. Choose whatever serves you best. Let's keep the hands at heart center. If you are looking for more of a challenge, maybe gently closing the eyes. 2 more breaths. Feel the spine lengthening as you inhale. Exhaling, the knee draws in. We're going to breathe in, extend it out, push through the heel. Exhale to release the foot to the floor. Inhale, start to root down now through the right foot. When you're ready, next breath in, left knee comes out to the side. Choose the placement of the foot that serves you best. Gaze is soft on the floor in front of you, perhaps closing the eyes. A deep breath in. And as you exhale, now bring that knee out in front. Inhale, we're going to extend out through the leg. Exhale to release. But let's breathe in, reaching the arms up, gaze follows the hands. Exhale, coming into your forward fold. Bend the knees as needed. Inhale, lengthen to your flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to your high plank, lower on the same exhale. Inhale, lift, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal it out if you need to. Checking in with the hands, rooting down mainly through pointer finger mound and thumb mound. 2 more breaths. Fill up completely as you inhale. Calming, exhale out. Let's breathe in, lifting right leg up, strong and straight. Left heel sinks to the floor as you breathe out. Take 1 more inhale. But as you exhale now, plant that right foot in between your hands. Back foot's going to pivot parallel to the back of the mat. We're back into Warrior 2. Rise up when you're ready. Again, check in with your feet. Find that heel to arch alignment. Strong lunge in the front knee, relaxing through the shoulders. Bring your gaze over that front middle finger. Feel yourself strong in your Warrior 2. 1 more breath. We're going to inhale, turn that front palm to face the sky, sweep up and back to Exalted Warrior. Now, as you do this, notice if your left hip is popping forward, you want to pull it back in line with the right. Shoulders are drawing back and down. You're breathing into that right side body. Take 1 more inhale here. Then as you exhale, we're going to windmill the hands to the floor. Pivot back foot, breathe in center. Exhale, left knee releases. Low lunge. As you inhale, press down through right foot, sweep your arms up. With your exhale, soften your shoulders. Tuck the tail under, start to really find opening in that left hip flexor. You can stay here if you'd like to move deeper. Breathe in. Exhale, right hand comes to the lower back. Maybe reaching up through those left fingertips. If it feels good, bring your right hand to that left hamstring. Keep tucking the tail under, inviting light and space into your heart. Last breath in. And we're going to exhale now. Left hand under left shoulder. As you inhale, lift up your back leg, reach those right fingertips up to the sky, making your way into your twist. Continue to feel that right hip pulling back as left draws forward. Right foot rooting down into the earth. Take 1 more breath here. Exhale, right hand releases. Inhale to center. Downward facing dog, exhale. Full breath. Calming, exhale out. Lifting left leg up as you breathe in. Right heel sinks to the earth as you breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, left foot comes in between the hands, Warrior 2. Right foot pivots parallel to the back of the mat. Rise when you're ready. Feel the shoulders stacking right on top of the hips. Jaws relaxed. Heart is full and open. Feel yourself here in this moment. And we're going to inhale, Exalted Warriors, sweeping left arm up and back. Checking in with that right hip, pull it back in line with left. And that front knee stays right on top of the ankle. Nice, strong lunge. Inviting space into left side. Breathe in here. Exhaling, windmill the hands to the floor, back foot's pivoting. Lengthen. And releasing right knee to the earth as you breathe out. It's behind your right hip. Low lunge, sweep the arms up as you inhale. Feel that left foot rooting down, hips drawing forward, belly in, tail under. Neck is long, take a big breath here. If you're moving deeper, left hand to the lower back. As you inhale, maybe sliding that hand down towards your right hamstring. Good, next breath here, fill up. Exhale, right hand underneath right shoulder. Inhale, right leg lifts up as that left hand reaches up to the sky, finding your twist. Feel that left hip pulling back, opening up your hip even more. Good, take a breath, reach the crown of your head forward. Exhale, left hand releases. Breathe in. Downward facing dog, exhale. Full breath. Inhale, come forward to your high plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Letting go of any expectations, of any judgments. And emptying out completely here. Inhale, lift right leg up. Let left heel sink to the mat as you breathe out. Another breath in. You're going to exhale, right foot comes in between your hands. High lunge, root down, rise up as you inhale. Good, soften the shoulders, give yourself a moment to center here. 2 more breaths. Inhale. As you exhale, fingertips come to the floor. We're moving into pyramid pose. Now lengthen out that right leg as you breathe in. Back heel's lifted, both feet facing forward, square the hips. Take an inhale now here and lengthen. If it serves you with your exhale, feel free to fold over that front leg. Keep rooting down through the big toe mound of right foot, making sure the knee doesn't lock. You're welcome to turn the fingertips to face the back wall, maybe walking the hands back if that serves you. And right hip pulls back in line with left. Take 1 more breath here. I'm going to inhale, hands underneath the shoulders, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, left hand plants under left shoulder, right hand is in your right hip crease. You're gently pulling that hip back as you lengthen. Belly in and to the right, starting to twist, maybe reaching that right arm up to the sky. Keep squaring the hips. Breathe deeply into that right side. Use your exhales to let go of any tension. Last breath here. Exhale, bend into your right knee, release right hand to the floor. Inhale. Step to downward facing dog as you exhale. Deep breath in. Calming exhale out. Inhaling left leg up, strong and straight. Let right heel sink to the earth. Another breath in. Let's plant that foot between the hands as you exhale. Inhale, rising up to high lunge. Soften the shoulders. But find that strength here. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Feel yourself here in this moment, connected to body and breath. Breathe in. As you exhale, pyramid pose, hands down to the earth. Begin to straighten out that left leg, making sure the knee doesn't lock. Square your hips, left back, right forward, and then feel free to round and fold if that serves you. If it's enough working here with a straight spine, you can always stay here as well, remembering to listen to your body. Hollowing the lower belly will get you a little bit deeper. 2 more. Let's inhale now, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, right hand under right shoulder, left hand and left hip crease. Pull that hip back as you lengthen. Then belly in and to the left, starting to twist here. Option to reach the left fingertips up to the sky. And every inhale lengthens the spine. Exhale, feel your feet pressing into the floor. Last breath in. Good, bending into front knee, release your left hand. Inhale, center and lengthen. Exhale to downward facing dog. Full breath. Inhaling, come forward to high plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale, now bend the knees, look between your hands. Step to the top of the mat with your exhale. Lengthen to flat back as you breathe in. Forward fold, exhale, weight is even in the feet. We're going to inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, bring the palms of your hands to prayer at heart center. Step the big toes to touch heels apart, breathe and lift the heart. As you breathe out, engage your abdominals, scoop the tail under, legs are strong. We're going to inhale, rooting down through that left foot, reaching or lifting your right knee up. Take another breath in. Warrior 3, as you exhale, slowly start to extend that right leg back behind you. Feel free to use your hands on the earth for support if needed. Your right toes are turning under, inner thighs squeezing together. Straight line back, heel to the crown of the head. Every inhale, you're lengthening. As you exhale, feel your left foot pushing the floor away from you. 2 more breaths. Inhale. As you exhale, bend into left knee, step your right leg back to lunge. Breathe in, sweep the arms up, high lunge. Exhale, softening the shoulders. Take 1 more breath here. Exhale, release the hands down onto the mat. Inhale. 3-legged dog as you exhale. We're going to extend that left leg back behind you. Right heel sinks. Breathe in. Exhale, bending left knee, beginning to stack the hips, lifting that knee up towards the sky. Maybe getting a little bit deeper. Keep lifting right shoulder blade in line with left. Breathe in. As you exhale, release that left foot down, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Empty out completely. Inhaling, bend the knees, look between hands. Exhale, transition to the top of your mat. Flat back, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Big breath, rise, reach. Palms of the hands to prayer at heart center. Take a moment, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. Belly and tail under. Right foot roots down as you inhale. Left knee lifts up, hip height, ankle underneath. Now begin to extend that leg back behind you, making your way into Warrior 3. Find that straight line in the body, little tuck to the chin. Pushing the floor away from you with right foot. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Slow and controlled exhale, right knee bends, left leg steps back to lunge. Breathe in, sweep your arms up. Softening shoulders as you breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, hands down to the earth. Pull the shoulders back, open your heart as you breathe in. Three-legged dog as you breathe out. Right leg extends. Bend the knee, lift it up towards the sky, stacking the hips. Just breathing into all of that space that you've created within the body. Take one more breath in. Downward facing dog, exhale. 2 more breaths. Let's flow. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath here. As you exhale, we're going to bend the knees and release them to the mat. Knees coming together, tops of the feet to the floor. I'm just going to sit our bottom back onto our heels. Now, if this position is really uncomfortable for you, you can always bring a pillow in between your heels. That will prop you up and give you some support there. Just rest the hands on the thighs, close the eyes. Breathe. Observe any sensations in the body. The energy that's flowing through you. Now gently opening the eyes as you breathe in. As you breathe out, hands to the earth, we're going to move the feet out of the way and bring your bottom down onto the mat. Set the soles of the feet on the floor. We're going to start with them hip distance apart. We're going to set up for our bridge pose. So feet are parallel to each other. You're going to scoot your bottom in as close as you can get it to your heels. So the feet aren't going to move. You're going to keep them where they are and then just slowly start to release yourself down. This will usually be the perfect distance for your bridge pose. Knees right on top of ankles, feet parallel to each other. There's a little tuck to the chin, shimming the shoulders underneath you and bring the arms, palms of the hands pressing into the earth. Root down through the feet as you inhale, lift the hips, scoop the tail under. Option to interlace fingers, walking arms underneath you, pushing pinky fingers into the floor. Every inhale, the hips lift, the shins draw forward. Note as you exhale, gently pulling the inter-thighs towards each other. 2 more breaths. The big inhale, fill up. Exhale, slowly release the arms, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Good. Take a breath here. Moving into our hip stretch. We're going to cross right ankle on top of left. Flex the foot so the ankle is strong. That right thigh is moving away from you. Option to bring the left thigh into the chest, interlacing fingers on the hamstring or maybe the shin. Wherever you are, back of the neck stays long, shoulders relax. It's going to take 3 deep breaths here. Last inhale. Good. Exhale, release soles of the feet to the floor. Next breath, left ankle over right, flexing the foot, protecting the joints. The thigh moves away from you. You can bring that right thigh in, interlacing fingers on hamstring, maybe shin. Again, adjust the shoulders back of the neck is long. 3 deep breaths. If you're moving deeper, do so on your exhale. Feel the hips sinking down. Last breath. Good. Exhale, release the soles of your feet to the floor. We're going to inhale, extend that left leg out, pushing through the heel of the foot. Exhale, right knee comes into the chest. Interlace the fingers on your right knee. Breathe in. As you exhale now, you're going to squeeze that thigh into your belly, but keeping the ankle and the foot relaxed. Grab your knee with your left hand, right arm out shoulder height. Exhale, draw the knee across the body, making your way into your twist. Maybe drawing gaze over right shoulder if that feels okay. Pull the belly in as you exhale, just wringing out anything that is not serving you. Body, mind, or spirit. Let's inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bend both knees, soles of the feet to the floor. Inhale, right leg extends, strong leg. Exhale, left knee into the chest, interlace fingers on it. Breathe in. Compress that left thigh into your belly. Grab the knee with right hand, left arm out, shoulder height. Exhale, make your way into your twist when you're ready. Relax your shoulders. Soften the jaw. Let your belly flow with the breath. Last deep breath in. Empty it with your exhale. When inhale, come back to center. Release the soles of the feet to the floor as you exhale. Now let's take a breath in. As you exhale, we're going to bring the knees into the chest, grabbing hold of the backs of the knees. You're going to start to rock forward and back on the spine. You can feel free to make your way over onto your side if this is not comfortable. And then finally, we're going to bring ourselves up to a comfortable seated position. Now take a moment. Finding a tall spine, move the fleshy bits of your bottom out of the way so you can feel your sit bones really rooting down into the earth. And breathe in, lift the heart, lengthen. As you exhale, relax your shoulders, gently closing the eyes. I'm going to take one hand over heart center, the opposite hand over your belly. Feel the breath moving beneath your hands. Feel you here and now. There's no judgments, no expectations. Just you, body, and breath. Placing both hands now over heart center. I thank you so very much for practicing with me, for being here in this moment. Namaste.